Hi, my name is Halima Iqbal. I'm the CEO and founder of Oraan. Oraan is Pakistan's first women-focused neobank, and we've taken a hyperlocal approach to address the problem of financial exclusion for women. 5% of the entire world's unbanked population of females actually reside in Pakistan, representing a $10 billion opportunity completely being ignored because women are not considered economically viable. Financial products are largely made by men for men, not taking into consideration their logistical and social barriers. And then there's an overall lack of information from the supply side and low financial literacy on the demand side. And since women are earning, spending, and saving more than ever before, they have to resort to informal financial tools, oftentimes that tool being Roscas. Raska is called committees in Pakistan. These are rotating savings and credit associations where a group of people will come together to borrow and save with each other for a set period of time. And in Pakistan, it's so prevalent that 41% of the Pakistani population actually takes part in this, rotating $5 billion on an annual basis. This is also the only financial tool that is gender inclusive, where women take part in these Roscas 1.3 times more than men. We take this informal product and digitize it to provide credit, insurance, and savings, and putting the path together to be the neobank in Pakistan focused on women. The way it works is that the customer comes in, she subscribes to the Oraan committees based on her availability and her requirement. She then gets verified and starts paying into these Roscas in the means that she's most comfortable with. As the cycle goes on, Oraan builds her financial identity as well. And please note, this is the first time women are getting credit scored in Pakistan using alternative data. She then gets access to a bank account, which is then attached with an Oraan debit card, giving her autonomy, agency, and authority over her finances. The way we mitigate risk around default is by looking at her metadata and then her demographic data and her psychometric data. The risks against death and disability are mitigated by providing her with an insurance as she's coming into these Roscas or Oraan committees, as they're called. The way the business model works is we consider this product from a credit and savings perspective. And on the credit side, we charge a fees. And on the savings side, we don't charge a fees, making it a waterfall model. And on an average, the monthly take rate is about 2.1% on the amount of money that's being rotated in these Roscas. Since launching, we've catered to about 93,000 Roscas and are on track for this year to make $1 million in annual revenue. 64% of our user base comes back right after their Rosca or the period ends. 84% of our user base is women, which is super exciting given that the financial institutions in Pakistan have only 7% rate of women user base. The way we acquire customers is partnering with different offline and online communities. And once the customer comes in, she brings in her micro community of her family and social network into Oraan platform as well. And we are building this platform keeping in mind the regulatory requirements and being regulatory light at this point. We've partnered with one of our largest Sharia compliant bank in Pakistan to be our settlement bank. And we also are representatives of a women voice on the Pakistan FinTech Association board. The platform's idea is to take this product, which is Oraan committees, as an entry point and then build different verticals on top of it from a credit perspective, investments perspective, and then insurance perspective. My name is, as I mentioned, Halima Iqbal. I'm the CEO and founder of Oraan. My co-founder, Farva Tapal, has a design background and has been a serial entrepreneur for the past 12 years. Head of product is Juhi Jaffrey. She has an extensive experience in using agile methodology to build products, along with Zaki, who heads the technology for Oraan. We're also supported by a great board of mentors, advisors, and investors, and all of them have what all of them have in common that they've been either in the fintech space or they have had experience building towards for emerging markets in Pakistan. Thank you very much.